In our continued reporting on the 383rd District Court, El Paso County, Texas, we have been given notice of the continued unethical and compromising behavior of presiding District Judge Lyda Ness Garcia. The information provided in this report has been gathered from witnesses, court documents, news segments, and social media. On September 6, 2025, a news article was posted on social media stating that Judge Lyda Ness Garcia had once again been forced to recuse herself due to her unethical and compromising behavior. Judge Lyda Ness Garcia knowingly and wantonly targeted Max Grossman as the accused defendant, who was the subject of the reporting, knowing that he was also a respondent before her court engaged in ongoing litigation. Judge Lyda Ness Garcia once again openly declared her bias toward a specific litigant in defiance of the Texas Code of Judicial Conduct. As we have reported, Judge Lyda Ness Garcia has a long history of civil rights violations. Judge Lyda Ness Garcia's most common and prolific civil rights violation is that of the Fifth Amendment. As we have reported, Judge Lyda Ness Garcia has a long history of choosing a litigant she likes, regardless of facts or findings, and preventing the opposing litigant from bringing forth their case. Judge Lyda Ness Garcia's violation of civil rights was never more on full display than when she chose the side of a father over the facts, intervened heavily in the discovery process, acted as a fact finder in violation of the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure and the Texas Family Code, and in the end went as far as to demand that the jury change their verdict because they went against her chosen litigant, her findings, and what she believed was right. To quote Judge Lyda Ness Garcia,
"I had been working this case for so many years. This is beyond what I thought the verdict would be. This is like giving someone a death sentence."
The Sammy Show has uncovered that the complaining victim in the Max Grossman domestic abuse case is a current family court litigant before Judge Lyda Ness Garcia, involving a completely separate and different custody dispute with the father of her other child. As we have continuously reported, it appears that Judge Lyda Ness Garcia has already chosen her favorite and has already decided who is going to win in that custody case. We know this fact to be true because Judge Lyda Ness Garcia came out and released a newsworthy statement backing the victim, condemning the accused, and placing her finger on the scales of justice as she is accustomed to doing so. Judge Lyda Ness Garcia, not knowing the facts of the case, the facts of the arrest, and having never read that police report, took it upon herself to convict Max Grossman without due process and gave her unethical and mentally skewed legal reasons for her conviction, stating that Max Grossman is a dangerous misogynist who spews vitriol and lies and is simply a small man. The attorney for the father facing the victim in the other family court case before Judge Lyda Ness Garcia must immediately file a motion to recuse her, as Judge Lyda Ness Garcia has already demonstrated where she stands on his case, and it is on the side of the victim and not on the side of justice. Our investigation has further found that attorney Joy Kelly Degenhart has once again acted unethically and has completely disregarded the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure and is actively protecting the unethical actions of Judge Lyda Ness Garcia. As we have reported extensively, Joy Kelly Degenhart has a long and extensive history of unethical and potentially criminal behavior. In the news article, Joy Kelly Degenhart admits to ignoring the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure and simply calls the court to inquire about a possible recusal. The law, the Texas Disciplinary Rules of Professional Conduct, as well as the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure, demand that Joy Kelly Degenhart file a motion to recuse Judge Lyda Ness Garcia, stating a claim and reasoning for the recusal, in this case, the unethical behavior of a sitting judge, and further demands that the motion be heard to preserve the record for appeal or review. What Joy Kelly Degenhart has done is protect her friend from any judicial review or consequence by ignoring the law, the Texas Disciplinary Rules of Professional Conduct, as well as the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure, and not placing Judge Lyda Ness Garcia's actions on the record. Once again, Judge Lyda Ness Garcia and Joy Kelly Degenhart openly demonstrated their unethical behavior without fear of any consequence or responsibility. The criminal mentality of Judge Lyda Ness Garcia and Joy Kelly Degenhart is undeniable, without shame, blatant, and audacious. They mock the judiciary, the legal system in El Paso, Texas, and openly dare the legal community to do something to them. Judge Lyda Ness Garcia's and Joy Kelly Degenhart's contemptuous behavior for the rule of law and the judiciary is not lost on the legal community, as was noted in a posting by famous social justice attorney Teresa Caballero, who is demanding that the actions of Judge Lyda Ness Garcia be immediately investigated and charges for her unethical behavior be brought forth. Once again, we here at the Sammy C Show call for a full investigation into the unethical behavior of Judge Lyda Ness Garcia and that another judicial ethics complaint be immediately filed against her. Further, we call for a full investigation into the actions of Joy Kelly Degenhart, for her cover-up of Judge Lyda Ness Garcia's actions and her failure to abide by the Texas disciplinary rules of professional conduct, as well as the Texas rules of civil procedure, and that another bar complaint be immediately filed against her. Judge Lyda Ness Garcia serves at the pleasure of the citizens of El Paso, Texas, and is not a queen upon her throne. In the interest of justice and in the protection of the El Paso community and its citizens, Judge Lyda Ness Garcia must immediately be taken off the bench.
The Sammy C Show, a citizen journalist and judicial activist.